Hey, sports fans. So here we are. This is our second video, second video Dan's made that I get to voice over. Since we've been in Wales, and today, this is actually 2 days ago, which would make it the 19th, Thursday. We went out with Ben, so that's obviously Dan on the right. I am in the middle. Ben is now on the left. Oh, Ben's now in the middle. So Ben
I think you ought to continue the commentary about who's on which side. I think that's the most interesting thing you can say.
Ben is a fella who moved from Devonshire with his parents when he was 7 up to the Carnarvon area. And this site on the Saint River is pretty near where he grew up. He still owns a house there that is an Airbnb. So if you, the viewer, wants to be able to do this plunge in this exact spot, boy, do I have a deal for you. You want to just look up Ben in Carnarvon, and you can't miss him. So we came out for this plunge, this cold water immersion, this trio of mates.
Frolic. It's a frolic.
It's a frolic for sure. A goat frolic, yeah, Brad, if you're watching. The water is about, I'm guessing 45 to 50, which is somewhere in the vicinity of 8 degrees Celsius. It really was not bad. So, as I said, Ben lives nearby here, and we parked over near here's the Airbnb. And the great thing about this spot is we had to walk in to get to it. It was about a 10-minute
10-minute
walk down what felt like a forest path. I felt at some point a footpad was going to jump out with a knife and steal our pig. If you don't know what I mean, then go and read Pillars of the Earth, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But this Saint River is quite clean. It is, cold. The day, though, was, certainly a bonus. It was 60s, so for those of you who need Celsius, it was about 20. No, less than that. 18. Let's say 18 degrees Celsius. There was barely any wind. Clearly it was sunny. And it was just a beautiful day. And one thing that I talked about, that I like to talk about, like I think about, is the value of being able to do something like this with friends. And what you derive from that, in terms of you can call this a micro community if you wanted, but also of the walking in, the conversation in. It's something that you can't really capture on video. You can't capture.
Well, we could capture it if we had microphones on it.
Right, we could, but it wouldn't be as. But it's like, as I like to say, the best cup of coffee I've ever had is that cup of coffee that I had in that place at that time. Because there's just no way to recreate this.
So this was that cold soak at that place in that time.
A what?
This was that cold soak in that place.
It was.
That time.
That was this is the best cold soak I've ever had. Until later in this video. And, it was, for me especially, I value these times because I can still.
I just want it to be clear that Karoo got out first. Not that we're competing.
Which brings me up to the point of why I'm standing on that rock right now. Because I'm taking my hearing aids out. Because I want to play spawning salmon, which Ben is doing his best spawning salmon impression. Oh, there he goes. Spawning salmon. Now, where's the bear?
Oh. Oh my goodness.
I need this.
Oh man, you're amazing.
I need this.
Okay, remind me that my glasses are in my shoe.
Oh,
Back into these.
oh.
So, now you're familiar with Lake Superior, largest lake certainly in the Americas. Very cold. We went on a sailing trip up in a place called the Apostle Islands, and they call them sea caves. They're like, since we've been in Wales, we've had nothing except weather that's in the 60s, or 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. Very little wind, maximum sun. I mean, it's been so sunny that I swear that it's been sunny even before the sun comes up. That's how sunny it's been. And that is apparently not common, especially in March. So this was like a day from the gods, so to speak. And then after we all pretended to be salmon, that big moss-covered rock, right? Oh, not there. That's not the moss-covered rock. Could be mistaken as one.
Careful,
the one
careful.
right there to Ben's left that he's holding on to. Then we all climbed up there and enjoyed tea that Ben had brought. He also brought some biscuits and some confectionery called flapjacks.
Yes.
Flapjacks. And then we also had Posh chocolate that Dan brought. It was a thoroughly good and relaxing day. This video, you can probably tell, is being shot from my forehead. It was a pair of Ray-Ban Google glasses? No,
Meta glasses.
Meta glasses.
You'll see them in this.
So anyway,
section too.
now we are 2 days later. So now this is today. So if you're watching this tomorrow, it's yesterday. And if you're watching it yesterday, it's tomorrow, which is Saturday, the 21st. And this is a plunge pool. It is part of a series of plunge
All right, I'm
pools
recording now.
in this stream
Can't
that
hear.
comes off of Mount Snowdon down into this valley. What's the valley called, Dan?
I don't know what the valley's called. Now that
No.
I think about it.
But this was the latter half of the day. The first half of the day, we went up to a spot.
Venus Emrys.
There you go. That is.
Oh yeah.
The myth is that.
Oh, look at the
was
view.
The origin Merlin,
camera, right?
Yep.
i.e. King Arthur, and
It's not a myth, it's a fact.
it's a
So I'm
fact.
standing upright
It
here,
is
knees
an
locked
apocryphal
right here.
story.
Yeah. Oh,
And,
good word.
Nice.
So anyway, so we did that in the morning, and then this day we came and hiked up. It was probably a 1.5 mile hike up out of that valley you see off in the distance.
Oh, yeah.
And this is an area that lots of tourists come, lots of locals come. Very popular spot for hiking. Very popular spot for playing in
boulder
the
right
plunge
there.
pools.
Yeah.
This
but
path
that
that we
arrow's
followed
warm.
up
Yeah, it is.
does continue on for another
Okay, now
6.5. No,
Ah.
8 miles total. So another 2.5 miles to the peak of Mount Snowdon. We did not do that. We just did enough to get up to this plunge pool because that was our goal. And you can see just how painfully clear this water is. And quite a beautiful day. Again, another day that was 16, 17 degrees Celsius. This water
Yeah.
was probably, I don't know, closer to 40 than
A little colder.
50.
Yeah.
But again, it's that sort of mate play right there that makes the day fun. I'm praising Jesus in case you're wondering what I'm doing.
You got to get down in.
At that point, actually, you can see Beth up there taking pictures of us. So it really was a fantastic day. It was a long hike up.
Feels good now.
Especially in
Your hands, elbows.
It'll be
knees.
fine once I get
Fortunately
out.
for
I'm
me,
sure.
I only
Yes,
have
it'll be
57-year-old knees. If I were 58,
You'll love
I
it.
probably wouldn't have made it. And
Somebody's throwing stuff
just a
in
great
the,
spot. I mean, and there's so many
water.
of these
Oh,
punch
maybe they're
bowls. I
just
don't know
throwing
how many
rocks
percent
in.
punting.
Yeah, something like that.
And there's people in pretty much in every one of them.
Ready for the dive?
And
What's that? Are you gonna go under?
It's just it was truly this was another beautiful day with these beautiful vistas. The interesting thing is, as we were hiking up, I just kept thinking that surely Tolkien, before he wrote Lord of the Rings, must have hiked up this very path, because this reminded me so much of certain scenes from Lord of the Rings. So you've got this sort of starkly beautiful vista, and then you contrast that with the first half of this video, where we were in really a temperate rainforest, even though there weren't a lot of leaves on the trees yet. It was very green. Everything was moss covered, and it's beautiful just in a
different way.
Yeah, in its own way. In its lowland, temperate, rainforesty way. But, I could imagine, for those who have the sacred oak groves, there must have been those who had the sacred plunge pools, because that's probably where I would have hung out had I been a contemporary to Merlin.
I'm sure Merlin was meditatively spending his time in alternating between cold soaks and saunas.
Right, yeah. We did finish off the day today with a sauna, Dan and Sarah's place here, in one of the 85 bedrooms. In one of the many bathrooms, there is a sauna. And that was good. So but even after we got out of this water, we then hiked down. We had a mile and a half back down into that valley to the car. Anyway, all in all, it was a good day, and I'll give Dan the final word.
I guess the only thing left to say is that's our story, and we're sticking to it. Or do we not say that anymore?
But we still say it.
Okay, then that's our story, and we're sticking to it.